Examining blanket statements. Blankets. Good. Keep you warm. Cozy. Used for picnics or security. Blanket statements are generalizations that cover everything or everyone in the statement. It's a metaphorical blanket in that it covers all. When you read or hear a blanket statement, especially one that includes dates, do some research. Did the Democrats try to block the Civil Rights Act of 1964? Republicans and Democrats are the two main and historically largest political parties in the United States. Both parties mean well for the U.S. citizens, but they have distinct differences. Typically, not always, but typically, the parties place blame on the other and participate in blanket statements. What was the Civil Rights Act? The Civil Rights Act of 1964 ended segregation in public places and banned employment discrimination on the basis of race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. It was proposed by Democratic President John F. Kennedy and later signed into law by his successor, Democratic Lyndon B. Johnson. In 1964, senators could use the filibuster to delay or block legislative action. The term filibuster comes from a Dutch word meaning pirate, became popular in the 1850s when it was applied to efforts to hold the Senate floor in order to prevent a vote on a bill. In the early years of Congress, representatives as well as senators could filibuster. As the House of Representatives grew in number, however, revisions to the House rules limited debate. In the smaller Senate, unlimited debate continued on the grounds that any senator should have the right to speak as long as necessary on any issue. The act was approved by the House of Representatives in February 1964. It moved directly to the Senate by House Majority Leader Mike Mansfield, bypassing a Judiciary Committee which was chaired by an anti-bill senator. The act was placed directly on the floor of the Senate where it was met by an organized filibuster. Committed to the filibuster effort were the senators Richard Russell, Strom Thurmond, Robert Byrd, William Fulbright, and Sam Ervin. It's essential here to note that the states where these senators came from used poll tax, literacy tests, and intimidation to keep voters away. Let's examine the senators. Richard Russell, Georgia. The Southern Manifesto was written in opposition of the Supreme Court case Brown versus the Board of Education, which said segregation in schools was illegal. Strom Thurmond, South Carolina. Robert Byrd, West Virginia. William Fulbright, Arkansas. Sam Ervin, North Carolina. How did the Civil Rights Act become law? By Democrats and Republicans working together. Two senators, Hubert Humphrey and Everett Dirksen, both of the Midwest, worked together to make the bill more acceptable to both parties without diminishing its power. On June 10, 1964, Dirksen made a powerful speech, bringing many senators to the approving side. He quoted Victor Hugo, saying, "Stronger than all the armies is an idea whose time has come." Later that same day, Humphrey and Dirksen got 71 votes to end the filibuster. On July 2nd, President Johnson signed the bill into law. Today's takeaways. Democratic senators did filibuster the Civil Rights Act. These Southern senators are not representative of the Democratic Party as a whole. By working together, Republicans and Democrats had the bill signed into law. Even though your ideals may differ, basic human rights should never be a bipartisan issue.